Number 15. Mai-Thu Perret. Drawing from influences like utopian feminist literature, art theory, Russian constructivism, and the arts and crafts movement, Mai-Thu Perret's multidisciplinary practice spans sculpture, painting, video, and installation. Since 1999, Perret has been working on a series titled The Crystal Frontier, which chronicles her engagement with a women's commune in New Mexico. Using diary entries, abstract paintings, and handcrafted objects, she assembles a fragmented narrative that portrays life within the commune. By emphasizing the fragment as a storytelling device, Perret draws on the pastiche technique of modern literature and reveals her interest in the structure of language. This relationship with language and narrative is exemplified in text-based works like Society as a Whole from 2009, where ambiguous reflections are spelled out in bold pink letters, encouraging the viewer to fill in the narrative gaps. Number 14. Claudia Comte. Claudia Comte is a Swiss contemporary artist known for her use of natural materials set against abstract backgrounds in her mixed media installations and her interest in ecological conservation. Her works explore the life cycle of natural materials, juxtaposing wooden sculptures against graphic wall paintings. For each piece, she uses her unique measurement system so that every artwork relates to one another. Comte was born in 1983 in Grancy, Switzerland, near the Jura Mountains, where the dense forestry of the region inspired her art journey. As a student at the Cantonal Art School of Lausanne, she picked up a chainsaw one day and used it to create a wood sculpture, a feature in technique she is known for today. In 2013, her work was included in a group show at Gladstone Gallery in New York and in Brussels. Her career grew from there, leading to exhibitions across the world, including Koenig Gallery in Berlin, Art Basel, and MoCA in Cleveland, Ohio. In 2019, she collaborated with the Alligator Head Foundation in Portland, Jamaica, to create the Cacti series, a collection of concrete sculptures placed underwater at the East Portland Fish Sanctuary in Jamaica, as part of a larger project to help inspire people to learn more about conservation and climate change, protect marine life, and ultimately revive the local coral reef. Claudia Comte's site-specific work, From Where We Rise, is now on permanent view at Casa Wabi in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. Number 13. Pamela Rosenkranz. Born in 1979 in Uri, Switzerland, Pamela Rosenkranz creates sculptures, paintings, videos, and installations that reflect on the human need to anthropomorphize our surroundings in order to understand them. In doing so, she seeks to explore the phenomenon of perception by investigating the codes through which people give meaning to the natural world. Her projects center synthetic materials created in the image of nature, a swimming pool filled with viscous liquid, collections of mineral water bottles filled with silicone, Viagra, which she personally consumed during the creation of her series titled Sexual Power, Viagra Paintings, or a kitchen faucet streaming water colored with E131 sky blue synthetic dye. Color is paramount for Rosenkranz, who employs fabricated colors intended to reflect unblemished and idealized nature. She elaborates on the condition of the body as a malleable system. Her solo show, House of Meme, at Kunsthaus Bregenz in 2021 was centered around the often invisible factors that influence our understanding of art and our grasp on reality. In 2022, Rosenkranz won the third Highline Plinth Commission and was selected from a long list of 80 artists to pierce the New York City skyline with her artificial tree sculpture, Old Tree. Resembling both human organs and plant life, the artwork showcases the interconnectedness between nature and humanity. Partnering with On, her her limited edition Cloud Nova form merges the hues of her organic drawings with the shoe's canvas, emphasizing the intertwining of the body's inner workings and the essence of nature. Number 12. Valentin Carron. Valentin Carron is recognized for his sculptural work that reinterprets cultural icons, particularly those tied to the rural landscape of his hometown, Martigny. He appropriates familiar forms and reimagines them, giving new life to objects that have lost their meaning over time. In some cases, he transforms traditional modernist sculptures, originally made from materials like stone, into synthetic ones such as polystyrene, complete with tramp-loil effects that simulate weathered surfaces. In others, he uses natural materials like iron or bronze, introducing distortions and playing with scale. Blending homage with iconoclasm, Carron's work critiques the relationship between authenticity and fabrication, as well as the tension between local and global creative practices. Carron represented Switzerland at the 55th Venice Biennale in 2013 and has held solo exhibitions at prominent institutions, including Museum im Belpark in Kriens, Switzerland in 2021. Number 11. Not Vital. Not Vital is renowned for his art rooted in nature and a nomadic lifestyle. His work often transforms natural forms or elements from remote regions by recontextualizing them into artistic frameworks, alternating their scale or materials. Since the 1980s, Vital has collaborated with artisans to merge sculpture and spatial construction, blurring the line between art and architecture while engaging with local cultural contexts. His pieces shift our perception of their environment through their physical presence or unique architectural design. In addition to sculpture, Vital creates paintings and works on paper using materials ranging from the perishable to the durable and precious like marble, silver, and gold. Since the late 1990s, he has built permanent installations in locations such as Agadez, Niger, Chilean Patagonia, and Paraná do Mamori in Brazil, as well as architectural habitats like House to Watch the Sunset. Vital's foundation, Fundación Not Vital, aims to restore 17th and 18th century Romansh books and engravings. In 2010, he participated in the redesign competition for the St. Gallen Cathedral Choir and won the Art in Architecture competition in 2011 with his sculpture, Sans Problème, for Zurich's Mobito Tower. Number 10. Christoph Büchel. Known for various conceptual projects and hyper-realistic large-scale installations, Christoph Büchel challenges both social and artistic assumptions. Intensely provocative and political, he caused quite a scandal at the Venice Biennale in 2015 when he decided to modify a Catholic church and present it as a mosque, stirring up the emotions and eventually forcing the authorities to close the pavilion due to security issues. In 2002, his earlier conceptual work, Invite Yourself, involved auctioning his participation to the art biennial Manifesta 4 on eBay. The Piccadilly Community Center was an installation that presented two overlapping realities. On the surface, it functioned as a typical community center, offering activities like a cafe, dance, and yoga classes. However, within art circles, it gradually became known that the center was in fact an artwork. The art aspect depended on the awareness that an artist had initiated the space. A similar concept appeared in Büchel's 2010 project at the Secession in Vienna, where he installed a swingers club in the basement. By day, it was open to the public as an art piece, while at night, it functioned as a real venue, causing a scandal with right-wing politicians who criticized the use of public funds for the project. In 2019, Christoph Büchel's migrant ship sparked outrage at the 50th Venice Biennale. The Swiss-Icelandic artist exhibited the remains of a deadly fishing boat, which sank off the coast of Libya in 2015, killing at least 800 refugees. Christoph Büchel's latest project, Diamond Maker, at Fondazione Prada in Venice, running in parallel to the 2024 Venice Biennale, set in the historic Ca' Monte di Pietà, explored themes of value and transformation. In this former 16th century pawn shop, Büchel created a conceptual lab focused on diamond making, symbolizing wealth and questioning societal ideas of value, scarcity, and economic systems. Number 9. Nicolas Party. Nicolas Party is a contemporary painter and sculptor known for his use of bright, playful colors reminiscent of Expressionism and Fauvism. His immersive exhibitions often feature wall murals and blur the line between figuration and abstraction. Pastel, his signature medium, allows him to bring a dreamy, surrealist quality to his work. Born in Lausanne, Switzerland in 1980, Party now lives in Brussels and New York. His early career as a 3D animator influenced his painting style, giving his figures a digital, layered appearance. Since earning his MA from the Glasgow School of Art in 2009, Party has exhibited globally at institutions like the Hammer Museum, the Hirschhorn Museum, and Dallas Museum of Art. He is represented by Hauser and Wirth, along with several other galleries worldwide. Number 8. Sylvie Fleury. Creating mixed media works out of the tradition of conceptualism, her pieces pointedly critique superficiality, glamour, and luxury products, while at the same time seeking their affirmation. Her bronze casts of high heels and shopping carts are indebted to pioneering appropriation artists such as Marcel Duchamp and Andy Warhol, both in her use of commercial objects and for her interest in subversion. Born in 1961 in Geneva, Fleury has shown with Gallery Thaddeus Ropac in Paris, Salon 94 in New York, and Almi Resch Gallery in Brussels. Her works can be found in the collections of the Museum of Modern Art in New York, the Center for Art and Media in Karlsruhe, and the Museum of Modern Art in Salzburg. She lives and works in Geneva. Number 7. M Armleder. M Armleder is a Swiss contemporary artist known for his connection to Fluxus and John Cage's influence. His diverse practice includes painting, sculpture, design, performance, and installation. Born in 1948 in Geneva, he studied at the School of Fine Arts, where he co-founded Galerie Ecarte in 1969 with Patrick Lucchini and Claude Reichner. The gallery became a hub for performance art and publishing, hosting figures like Joseph Beuys and Andy Warhol. Armleder gained international recognition with his furniture sculpture series in the late 1970s, blending decorative art and painting to question their distinctions. He continues to live and work in Geneva, with his art held in collections such as the Kunstmuseum Basel, MoMA in New York, and the Rubel Family Collection in Miami. Number 6. Roman Siegner. Roman Siegner is a Swiss artist known for his innovative sculptures, installations, photography, and video work. His art often features action-based sculptures aligning with land art and performance art, which he describes as controlled destruction, not destruction for its own sake. Born in 1938 in Appenzell, Switzerland, Siegner studied at the School of Design in Zurich and Lucerne and the Academy of Fine Arts in Warsaw. Influenced by Jean Tinguely and Fischli Weiss, he has received numerous awards, including the Mireille Oppenheim Prize and the Aachen Art Prize. His works have been shown at the St. Gallen Art Museum, Bonnefanten Museum, and Solothurn Art Museum. Number 5. Ugo Rondinone. Ugo Rondinone is a Swiss contemporary artist known for his diverse mixed media installations that span sculpture, painting, video, sound, and photography. His work often features metaphorical and iconic imagery such as clouds, animals, and human figures, as well as bold statements like "Hell yes." Drawing on the aesthetics of psychedelia and advertising, Rondinone explores the contemplation of everyday life and experiences. One of his most well-known public artworks is 7 Magic Mountains from 2016, a large-scale land art installation in the Nevada desert, where 7 brightly colored, stacked boulder towers stand in stark contrast to the natural landscape. These towering structures, resembling totems or balancing acts of nature, evoke a sense of awe and wonder, merging the industrial with the organic. Born in Brunn, Switzerland in 1964, Rondinone studied at the University of Applied Arts in Vienna before relocating to New York in 1998. He represented Switzerland at the 2007 Venice Biennale, and his work is part of the permanent collection at the New Museum of Contemporary Art in New York. Rondinone currently lives and works in New York City. Number 4. Thomas Hirschhorn. Thomas Hirschhorn employs his distinctive materials, including plywood, cardboard, aluminium foil, packing tape, and abundant photocopies, to construct installations that offered pointed critiques of the global military-industrial complex. Hirschhorn's works are saturated with imagery and text deliberately crafted with a do-it-yourself aesthetic, often integrating the writings of leftist philosophers like Antonio Gramsci and Georges Bataille. The excess of ideas and images in Hirschhorn's installations mirrors the media saturation of modern life, emphasizing the desensitization that consumers undergo as a consequence. Number 3. Peter Fischli and David Weiss. Over 3 decades, Peter Fischli and David Weiss co-created a diverse body of work that transforms the ordinary into the novel and unforeseen. Across various mediums such as unfired clay, carved polyurethane, painted surfaces, photography, and video, their art whimsically blurs the line between art and the everyday. One of their notable achievements is the 1987 film The Way Things Go, where a Rube Goldberg-esque sequence unfolds in their studio, featuring household items and debris, ingeniously elevating these commonplace materials into something extraordinary. Number 2. Pipilotti Rist. Pipilotti Rist creates both single and multi-channel videos, along with audiovisual installations that submerge viewers in vibrant colors, kaleidoscopic projections, and psychedelic animations. Drawing on the expressive language of music videos and advertising, giving her background as a set designer and musician before transitioning to visual art, Rist intentionally blurs the boundaries between fine art and pop culture. Central to her artistic exploration are significant themes such as gender, sexuality, and the human body. Rist initially gained recognition through Ever is Overall from 1997, an 8-minute video featuring a woman smashing car windows with a red flower. This piece earned her the Premio 2000 award for emerging artists at the Venice Biennale that year. Notably, many years later, Beyoncé incorporated a similar concept into her Hold Up music video. Number 1. Urs Fischer. Drawing inspiration from Dada, pop, surrealism, and conceptualism, Urs Fischer skillfully juxtaposes high and low culture, digital and analog production, and the interplay between permanence and ephemerality. Fischer transforms commonplace materials and familiar images into bewildering collages, sculptures, paintings, and expansive installations. Noteworthy works include a chalet built with bread loaves that was eventually devoured by birds, wax candles shaped like classical sculptures and left to melt in the gallery space, paintings of cinema icons overlaid with food, and a bronze sculpture of a yellow teddy bear and a lamp measuring over 20 feet tall. Thanks for watching.